I don't know what to do. The bank is coming in exactly 20 minutes to repossess everything I own. And I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I just need to prove that my video games are a necessity to my life. So to do that, I'm gonna rank every single track in Mario Kart World. Because... Wait, how's that supposed to prove anything?
So, what are the rules for this? Well, if it's a track in Mario Kart World, I will rank it. So no, I'm not ranking the Cars 3 Driven to Win racetracks.
God damn it!
Also, even though the game says there's only 30 tracks in the game, 2 tracks in the game, those being Peach Stadium and Crown City, have an extra variant in the Grand Prix, so I will be ranking those too. Also, I know it sounds disappointing, but I'm not ranking all 200 plus intermission tracks, because I don't want to be editing this video till the Switch 3 comes out. Anyways, let's start off with the worst track in the game. Number 32, Koopa Troopa Beach. I mean, where else was I going to rank this? I mean, it's a goddamn circle you go around for 5 laps. Was 3 not enough for these freaks? I have no clue why Nintendo looks at the Super Nintendo tracks and says,
It's perfect.
and then they proceed to not really change them at all, as if they're terrified it would start riots in the streets if they did. For a Mario Kart game so full of creativity in its courses with so many alternate routes, this one sticks out like a sore thumb. I like the aesthetics, I guess. I mean, a beach party setting is pretty different, but they don't go all out with it either. Why is it not confetti being fired constantly, or streamers you can grind on? Anything at all. Instead, all we get is a big balloon and some stock rave music. Easily the worst course in the game. It's not even close. Number 31, Peach Stadium 1. Why is it like this? Who in their right mind decided we needed a course that's a freaking square? This is so stupid. I mean, seriously, is this the pinnacle of track design? And again, just like the last course, there's not many cool tricks you can do, which sucks. Could I not think of anything else to do here? What happened? Did someone's kid walk in and draw a square and the parent was like, oh yes, I'm so proud of him, let's go put this on a fridge. But instead of putting it on a fridge, they put it in the game? I don't know. This is just embarrassing. But thankfully, every track after this point is at least decent. Number 30, Mario Circuit. Again, back to the SNES discussion. Why do these never get changed? I mean, this one is better just by combining a few of them. But like combining a bunch of crap together, you only really get more crap. Is that better? I mean, I like the aesthetics well enough. But also, why is Mario Circuit 4 not here, but 3 is back yet again? Is this a cry for help? Is Nintendo being held hostage by a crazed Mario Circuit 3 fan to keep adding this course again and again in each game? What's going on here?
Or maybe it's just a really easy course to add because it's already been remade so many times in 3D and just copy and paste the layout each time. No, the first theory is definitely right.
Number 29, Mario Bros. Circuit. I mean, yeah, this is the first track in Mario Kart World. I like the Radiator Springs vibes, I guess.
If that's the case, why can't I play as Lightning McQueen?
But other than that, this is just bland. There's a few branching paths here and there, but that's it. But hey, there's some fun rails to ride, and there's some fun stuff here too. It's more complicated than the previous courses, so I guess it goes here. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Number 28, Desert Hills. How the hell did this bum-ass course get worse? I mean, it's fine, like it always has been. But where did the hills in Desert Hills go to? They've all been so tuned down. Also, why did it lose its unique Mario 3 look? That was so neat, but instead all we get now is Easter Island heads from Mario Land?
Wait, that's actually kind of based.
Yeah, it is really cool to see these goofballs again. Like, if you told me earlier this year that these guys would be back in the next Mario Kart game, I would have said,
who the hell are you? And no they won't!
It's fine, just like the original course, but like seriously? This is how you remake it? What the hell? Number 27, Moo Moo Meadows. Why are you back? Like, I get it, you have to have a track for the funny cow. But does it need to be Moo Moo Meadows? Moo Moo Farm is starving. I mean, it's fine, but at the same time, of all the tracks to bring back, I honestly think this was the worst pick they could have made. The most wasted of choices. We could have had any other Wii course, but no, you have to give the cow a track. But if it was this or not get the cow, then I guess it's fine, because in truth,
I can't live off the cow's not in Mario Kart.
Number 26, Crown City 2, the other variant course, and this one feels like such a waste. Crown City 1 is genuinely a really fun city course. Jumping on buildings is really fun. It's crazy inventive, but this is more bland than some tour city tracks. I mean, that doesn't make it bad though. It's a fun course for what it's worth, but it just isn't that great. Like, why not instead of driving on buildings, since that's what the first variant does, we can drive through them. Wouldn't that be fun?
It wasn't. I have blood on my hands.
Number 25, Peach Stadium 2. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have given Peach Stadium 2 goddamn tracks. One was mid and the other was straight ass. I mean, there's some fun turns here and there, but that's about it. Other tracks have so much more to them, and this one has nothing really going for it. I mean, layout wise it's pretty solid, but on all accounts, yeah, this one's not that great. Look, I don't hate it, but this game can do so much better. Number 24, Faraway Oasis. I mean, you drive on a waterfall, that's cool, but also,
Where the hell are the animals?
for a track themed around zebras and elephants doing animal shit, it's crazy that in the track itself, they do no such thing. It's bland, it's boring, it's a waste of time. But like the layout is about as good as Peach Stadium 2, just with more to it, so I guess it goes here, despite how much they wasted the theme. Number 23. I have not revealed the name of this track yet. I want to tell a story first. Back when this game was first shown off, there was one course I was the most excited for, the most thrilled about. So day one, once I finally got my hands on the game, I booted up this course very first. And I was speechless. About how they took such a good theme and did nothing interesting with it. Boo Cinema is not cinema. It is a bum in terms of track design. The theme is glorious. A haunted movie theater? Oh, how delightful. But this is what you do with it? A square? Like, why is it when we go through a screen, we are just on some bland film reels with peaches on them? Could you not afford to make it so we drove through an actual movie set or something? There's gotta be something more interesting than pictures. I know this is gonna be a controversial take, but seriously, if you take away the cool theme, you're left with the most basic and bland course in the game. If this track didn't have the coolest theme in the game, it would be dead last. Screw this course, man. $80 game my ass. Number 22, Starview Peak. The definition of fine enough, I guess. It's still kind of mediocre, meaning half the track is boring water, but aesthetically, it's still very pleasant. I mean, the layout is better than Boo Cinema. Yes, I'm still pissed. I think it's cool to have a course actually go through the Comet Observatory, but that's all this really has. It could have been better, but it also could have been way worse. Number 21, Bowser's Castle. Okay, what happened here? This track just lacks the Bowser Castle sauce, you know? Like, there are some fun elements like the super speed segments, that's neat and all, but I don't know, there's just not enough obstacles here. And also, I'm just really sad because there's no big Bowser statue trying to kill me this time.
Where are the riots on the streets?
In truth, it's fine. Heck, I'll say it, it's decent. But like a decent Bowser's Castle should be an oxymoron. But I guess in this case, it's just the truth. Alright, I guess. Number 20, Choco Mountain. This is not Choco Mountain. I mean, the layout is mostly the same, and it is still fun, but it stands out less with its new theme, and it blends in way too much of Wario Stadium. It hardly feels unique anymore. Why couldn't you just place this next to Sky High Sundae and go all in on the chocolate theme? But instead now, there's no chocolate at all. It's clearly just mud now, and yeah, it sucks. How do we go from the most visually nice looking Mario Kart 64 track to this bland Football America Hell Yeah track? What's going on?
They industrialized my boy.
Number 19, Sky High Sundae. Okay, seriously, who is picking these damn retros? I mean, seriously, this gets picked out of all the 8 deluxe tracks, all the tour tracks? I mean, it's a lot better now. If it was the same as it was in 8, this would be dead last, it's not even close. but with the added stuff now, it's at least decent. But I mean, it's still just a circle at the end of the day. Adding all this fancy trick and shit doesn't change the fact that it's still a basic waggle fest. It's fine, I guess, and aesthetically it's gorgeous. This is my favorite course to explore in free roam, but that's about it. Number 18, DK Pass. I like this one new shortcut added, but that's about it. This is always one of those tracks that no matter what you do to it without changing the whole thing, it's always going to be a little mid, and you just gotta accept that. I mean, they removed the cool broken item box too, which really makes this course just automatically worse. And aesthetically, it's okay, but it's a bit bland honestly. But hey, it's still fun to race on, I guess.
Man, I'm tired. How many tracks are left? What do you mean we're not even halfway done?
Number 17, Cheap Cheap Falls. I really like this course's aesthetics. It's the nicest looking track in the game, but it's still lacking some sauce. The main water section, though fun, leaves a lot to be desired. I don't know, it just goes on for a bit too long. Other water sections in this game just added a bit more to me. Number 16, Salty Salty Speedway. Did you really need to say salty twice in the title? Now this track seems kinda gross. Anyways, yeah, this course is pretty alright. It looks really nice and the turns are super fun. There's many fun cuts to do. So many branching paths in the first half, but the second half is really bad. Suddenly, the whole track opens up, making the second half really underwhelming. You have such a good course, but you ruin it last minute. This ain't it, Chief. And there's nothing to do here. This sucks. Number 15, Crown City 1. This is pretty cool. I like jumping from building to building. It's quite a thrill. But then, just like the last course, you end on a really bland straightaway. There's some rails to grind on here, but grind all you want. This track loses the plot a little. And again, aesthetically,
I'm sick of these stupid cities!
so having another city, no matter what, is always not going to stick out. But it's still fun. And with that, now we're onto the tracks I consider A tier and above. So, let's talk about them. Number 14, Dandelion Depths. I really like this course's look. It reminds me so much of the Wooded Kingdom in Mario Odyssey. I'm surprised the little robot guys didn't make an appearance here. Also, the track is fun outside of that. I really like the part where you enter and exit the titular depths. It's really fun and exhilarating. The depths themselves are great, but they are a little too big. I would have shrunk them down a little bit. But still, I really like this one a ton. Number 13, Whistle Stop Summit.
When I was playing this track with a friend, he said when he saw the train, is that an Invincible reference? He needs some serious help.
This is a fun track. I love grinding on all the rails and switching between them to find the best route between them. It was a blast, but I feel like the train really doesn't do much. It was really slow, and never really gets in your way, making me forget it's actually there. It makes it feel like it's a waste to have this themed around trains.
How else are the autistic Mario fans gonna be satisfied now? Have you seen them? They're terrifying.
Number 12, Shy Guy Bazaar. Pretty cool aesthetics and tons of alternate paths. The layout is a bit easy for my liking, but it's still really fun to race through. I love dodging the sentient pods and racing through the vendors. However, I feel like the 7 version is a bit better due to being always set at night. I'm sorry, but this is not a daytime course. It looks so weird. Now, you can play it at night, but since that depends on a day-night cycle, you never really get to see it, leaving it to be a course that never looks as good as it should. But I do have a solution. Just turn off your screen and boom, it's always set at night now. Number 11, Wario Shipyard. Another really charming course that feels like it was better in 7. Of all the tracks to bring back after the second you get rid of underwater driving, this one's a really weird choice. This one feels just so weird to have here. I'm personally just not vibing with it. If it were me, I would have brought back Daisy Hills or something over this. It just no longer fits in Mario Kart due to the lack of underwater driving. But it's still fun just like the original, but I feel like it would have been actually better in something like the Booster Course Pass.
That is the first time anyone has ever said that.
Number 10, Dry Bones Burnout. How is this better than Bowser's Castle in this game? It's honestly nuts, but in all accounts, this is the way better track. The multiple paths are super unique, and taking mushroom cuts into lava, though going against everything I know about Mario Kart, is still really fun. I'm so glad my boy finally has a good track, because this thing still haunts my nightmares. Number 9, Dino Dino Jungle. They added a lot more dinosaurs, that's awesome. I love grinding on this one especially. The new theming of this being like Jurassic Park is awesome too. It gives the track so much more flavor. I mean, the cave section was cool in the original, but this time it's so much better. It feels so different to the rest of the Mario series, and it adds so much more world building to Mario Kart World's world. I love this one. Number 8, Toad's Factory. Finally, my boy has returned. The king is back. This was my favorite Wii course as a kid. And yeah, it no longer is, but it's still awesome. So many new routes and fun shortcuts are added. And that same incredible theme is still here in full force, with the track looking better than ever. And yes, it really does make you feel like a minimum wage employee. This track rocks, dude. Genuinely, I have nothing to really complain about it. It's as great as ever. Number 7, Acorn Heights. I love tracks that shrink you down to explore massive versions of things. The tree climb is crazy fun. Dodging all the nuts is really awesome. I love grinding on the leaves too at the end. The course has a quick and frenetic pace to it. Easily one of the highlights of this game. Number 6, Wario Stadium. Wow, what a glow up. This track is incredible. Racing through the new and improved layout never got old to me. Tricking on the walls and finding new paths is genuinely perfection. And again, the glow up from the ugliest Mario Kart 64 track no one would ever sleep with to the Mushroom Kingdom pimp of track design cannot be understated. I love this one. And now, here we are, the S tier and above tracks. These are easily the best in the Mario Kart series has to offer. Number 5, Peach Beach. Okay, hear me out. I know this track is not for everyone. I know many of you are thinking there's no way this is S tier, much less A tier. When the entire race changed into this little town area with an awesome glider section, I knew this was peak. I think my only problem is that the water segment is a bit bland, but it's still awesome, and a small blemish on an otherwise perfect track. I mean it. Number 4, Airship Fortress. Probably in truth the least changed of all the retros, but like it didn't need it. Airship Fortress is still one of the most incredibly intense tracks in the series. The final turn never disappoints me, and the new grind rails are so fun to use. What a great track. It's crazy that both the Bowser Castle light tracks are better than the actual Bowser's Castle. Talk about dropping the ball. Number 3, Great Question Mark Block Ruins. Let's be real, this is only here for the best shortcuts in the game. Like the main track without them would still be a solid A tier course. The theming is great, the turns are fun. These two tricks, however, are the best things in Mario Kart World. This one especially, when I first saw it, I could not believe my eyes you could even do it. And once I did, I still couldn't believe those bastards. This is just such a genuinely fun and satisfying course to master. Easily one of, if not the best tracks of all time in Mario Kart World. Heck, if you put this as number 1, I would believe you. But I think 2 tracks in this game are just a little bit better. Number 2, DK Spaceport. This I knew was going to be something special. A section-based track based on the DK arcade games is something I never knew I needed, but man did I actually need it. Every section of this track is nothing short of peak fiction. I love riding on the wall and switching from rail to rail at the last final segment, and the giant Robo DK is nothing short of thrilling to get to the end. I love this course with all my heart. Genuinely, I have no issues with it. But there's just one track that I think is just a little bit more perfect. Number 1, Rainbow Road. When I first played this, my jaw was on the floor. I was amazed by what I was seeing. The longest Mario Kart track in years, and yet each section is so memorable. I love the water section, it's gorgeous to look at. I love the red space station for being so different. And the anti-gravity tunnel towards the end is the best section in any Mario Kart track, period. All the branching paths are so unique, jumping between them is so awesome. In truth, it's not the most technical track in this game, nor the most hard Mario Kart track. Heck, I'd argue this is the easiest Rainbow Road by far. But it's also, in my humble opinion, the best Mario Kart World track and the best Rainbow Road ever.
And with that, that's every single Mario Kart World track ranked. Hopefully this will convince the bank that I need this game in my life. I mean, the tracks are really good for most part. There's no way the bank won't believe me that this game is a necessity. They can't repossess it now. Oh, I get a phone call. Hello? What? What do you mean they're taking everything away still? Why not just waste 20 minutes?